All right. Sushanta, were you there in the last session or no? Yeah, are you on mute? Can you hear me, Raju?
Yes, Fazal, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. All right. Let's first do the revision. Okay. So what we were doing in the previous session. Hmm. Yes, Raju. So in the previous session, what we were doing all about is was related to automation tool. So in automation tool, what we saw is we tried putting some codes related to SQL and see whether if the data was getting imported from synchronized data extension to the normal data extension. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yes. So in automation tool, there are many what do you say other tools as well, which we can define in order to create a database. SQL query is the main and the important part when it comes to the automation tool. Okay, where we can add, we can remove, and we can override the data, we can append it, we can update it accordingly. And automation tool, it's used in order to segment the audience. We can import, we can export as well through the help of automation. Okay, as you were telling that you have some um, access problem, I'll definitely look into it. But when it comes to automation tool, there are many what you say a canvas where we can add in order to extract, copy, import. We can also add data factory filters, and you can say file transfer, SQL queries, or we can send an email, we can send SMS as well. Okay, so there are many tools which includes into automation. But I'll share my screen. Today's class will be related to uh, journey. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Fazal.
Okay, okay. So it will be related to journey. Okay. Sushanta, would you like to try what is journey, how it works? Did you saw the video, or are you going to call? All right, let's leave. Uh, Pay attention, Sushanta, after your call is done. Okay. Would you like to give a try, Raju?
Sorry, yes, what you are asking? Please repeat
Oh, it
once.
was related to journey.
Acha, so I'll give you the brief. So overall brief, whatever you shared your knowledge, for this marketing cloud, and after that, how the journey are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So for an example, like, data extension is a part of data extension is a kind of, database where you store all of your data in the form of records. Like, there will be many fields, and according to the fields, you have to store your data. So what you can do manually, you can add the data, or you can import from different places, and also you can import from different places, and after that, if you want to add the data into the data extension point through the SQL query even from particular Salesforce, so you can do as well through this automation rule. You can import the data in your database in data extension point. And after that, probably you have created some kind of content through the content builder you have created for email template, SMS template, or a WhatsApp template, or whatever you want to send it. And through this journey builder, what you can do, you can send those messages through that, using that template for SMS, WhatsApp, or email. And you can use those data extension point as your data source to that particular customer, or that particular leads, or that particular subscriber. You can send those particular SMS, or particular WhatsApp, or particular email through this content builder, journey builder.
Journey builder. Great. All right. Let's explore more into what journey builder is and how it works. Okay.
So you have to put the source first here.
Hmm.
The data source, you have to put it over here,
Okay.
the data extension.
My main reason in order to go with the journey builder that time was to make you better understand that how the things work for email.
Mhm.
Okay. But now when it comes to journey, there are many things in the journey which we will be exploring more in detail.
Right.
So first of all, what we went through was data extension. So data
Right.
extension, you are aware, you also explained it,
Mhm.
but there are many other events as well. For example, API event.
Mhm.
Okay. So API event, that is also a entry source.
Mhm.
Why it is used? Okay, it's used in order to instantly add customer to a journey through API
Mhm.
when they take a specific action. For
Yeah,
an
for an example, what you are trying to say, for an example, let's say, like, I have my own website, and if some customer are coming to our contact us page, they are putting their first name, last name, email ID, and mobile number.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And through the API, if I connect these two source, that means, through the website, if I create the API for my website, and
Mhm.
if I connect it over here, then the customer data will be automatically pulling up over here, and we can send them the SMS, WhatsApp, or whatever we want.
Correct, that's correct. Okay, that
Mhm.
was related to API.
Mhm.
Now, uh, this is the triggered entry source.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
now let's leave audience. I'll come back to audience.
Mhm.
Now, one more triggered entry source is cloud page.
Is
Okay,
landing page.
cloud page. Yes, so cloud page add customers to a journey from cloud page smart capture form.
Hmm.
Okay, there's a form in it, so we can capture it through a form, and when it's triggered, okay, then we can add that specific customer to the journey.
Right. So, Faisal, last time you explained that through this what is called cloud page. From the cloud page option, we can create the landing pages, na? And from that landing pages, the particular source of the particular fields, we can take it up from there, and we can send those customer the message, or email, or WhatsApp, na?
So see this. This is Web Studio Cloud page where we can create
Right.
landing pages. Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
Now, once we create that landing page,
Right.
we can add that landing pages here in the define entry source where we are adding
Yeah.
cloud pages.
So is directly whichever customer coming to our landing page, they will fill up their data, and automatically we can send them the thank you message, or
Yes.
whatever
Yes, yes, correct.
confirmation message, anything we can send them.
Yes, through this, I mean, the main agenda in order to get the details of the audience.
Mhm.
We are just capturing the details of the subscriber through this form.
So that means this landing page or this cloud page is data source point.
Correct. Okay, that was the second one. Third one is inbound chat. Okay,
Right.
inbound
Same thing.
chat. So in inbound chat that admits contact who send specific keyword.
Hmm.
Okay, so for keyword, once we add that through this, I mean, I guess there's no access to it.
So you can थोड़ा सा आपको ये करना पड़ेगा, जूम आउट करना पड़ेगा.
No. Okay, just overall thing which it includes is looks like you need WhatsApp chat messaging feature to start chatting with your customer. Okay. So I need to activate this.
फीचर नहीं है. अच्छा अच्छा.
Yes, but just a basic information about inbound chat is that admit contacts who send specific keywords.
Right, right,
Okay.
right.
Yes. Whatever I'm teaching is in depth. For email specialist certification, there might not be so much in detail. They will only ask that I mean, very simple questions, that if I want to add data extension, and I need to schedule an email, where
Hmm.
should I go? Should I go to email or should I go to Journey Builder?
Journey builder.
So that might be very basic questions which will be asking to email specialist. But whatever I am
So,
teaching is for
sorry, Faisal. So, why you are every time you are telling like in a email specialist? So now we are doing marketing cloud, na?
market. Okay, so it's marketing cloud email specialist first. Okay, second is um, marketing cloud consultant,
Mm-hmm.
marketing cloud admin, then marketing cloud developer.
Acha, 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 acha.
So basic is email specialist. If you want to get certified, just the entry is email specialist.
Okay. And
Yes.
marketing cloud first you said consultant, na?
A marketing cloud email specialist, then
Yeah.
consultant, then admin,
Mm.
then developer.
Mhm.
And for Pardot, it's marketing cloud account engagement specialist,
Mm.
then account engagement consultant.
Mhm.
Huh. Let's get back to the topic.
Mhm.
Um, we got Salesforce data.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
the most, I guess, the most useful and used this canvas is Salesforce data, where as in automation, just a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Kid was crying. But yes, uh, can you hear me, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
Faisal. Yes,
All
Faisal.
right. Okay. So when it comes to Salesforce as the data entry, so in this, what we have seen is that um, you can select the Salesforce object or a Salesforce campaign and add the customer to the journey. So, for example, that if I'm selecting a campaign, okay, so from campaign, the person, the subscriber or the customer who is opting in a campaign, that person does not need to wait to go into the data extension. Then the automation rule will add that specific record into the specific data extension, and then it will go to the journey path. Okay, instead it will be fraction of seconds which that will be entered into the journey. So for example, I can select Salesforce data. So if we have Salesforce campaign or Salesforce data, I mean, it's a website. In that website, a person fill ups the detail. Once lead is been created, okay, so for the lead is been created, once we add this, okay, you need to add the specific Salesforce object. So what I said is it's lead. Okay, so I can just search for lead. Okay, I can add that lead. Okay, here lead ID. Select object. Next. Okay, is created or is updated. Okay, once it is done, let it be is created, meets a specific criteria. Once it is done, what we need to do is add a filter if there is any filter. If not, then it's okay. Entry data. In entry data, what we have added is lead. Automatically it adds is email because it's needed. Opt out as well, because if a person is opting out, that should not enter the journey. Okay, and the lead ID when it's created. Done. Done. So the person who is going into the sales cloud, okay, and filling up the details, lead is been created, that person will directly enter this journey. Now the main thing behind Salesforce data and journey is that first we don't have to create a data extension. Once we add the Salesforce data here, we need to add the name here. Okay, so this name will decide what is the data extension. Okay,
You mean the naming convention, na?
for example, just a moment, I'll show you. Not the naming convention, but see, I've created this journey. Entry name, what is this? New journey 22 October. Okay, new journey October. I, hmm. So if you see, I have saved it. Okay, once I save it, go to, so I save it. Just a moment. What's the name? New journey 22 October. See this?
Mhm.
Is it created?
is created.
Yes, it's created.
So if you click on this, there will be only three fields which will come here. Lead has opted out and lead ID. Sorry, email has opted out and ID. Okay. So this is the entry data which we have selected. That entry data will come as the field here.
But which time we are create this kind of journey?
Pardon?
That means which time we are create this journey?
Which time?
Yeah.
So
They have any specific right?
so see, the thing is, now there is a client requirement. Huh. So Sushant and Raju,
Yeah.
there is a client requirement who is telling that we have a website which is connected to Sales Cloud. Okay, the
Right.
customers are filling up the details on that website. Now we don't have that much time that we can wait even 1 minute. We directly want that.
Raju, mute yourself.
So the client says that we don't want to wait even 1 minute. Within fraction of seconds, the person should enter this journey, and this email should be sent within 1 minute. Okay, so in that situation, we need to add Salesforce data where the details when lead is been created in Sales Cloud. As soon as it's created, within few seconds it should enter this journey, and in 1 minute this email should be sent.
So that means, Faisal, you are trying to say this thing, na? That for an example, let's say like I'm running a campaign on Facebook. Faisal, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So for an example, let's say like I'm running a campaign on Facebook or Google. Okay. So that is not connected to the Salesforce. So I'm collecting the data straightly from the Facebook through a Excel sheet or whatever in format. Okay. So that time probably we need to create the data extension point. But if the website data is already connected to the Sales Cloud,
Hmm,
then the data, whenever the data customer data fill up,
hmm.
they will come and stay in the Sales Cloud only. And that time, if you want to send any kind of SMS, email, or WhatsApp, then we should have to use the Salesforce data or over here as the data entry point, and then it will be like automated, fully automated. So we don't have to manually, don't have to create any data extension point, right?
Okay, so this is automated as well as the other source are automated. But
Huh.
here the main thing we are focusing on is forget Facebook or Google.
Huh.
Okay, you have a website. You have a website. A
No, I
person.
understand, but I'm trying to explain you the both things, like data extension point and Salesforce data,
So
the
I'm
differentiation.
trying to explain you both thing with the same example. Okay,
Mm,
you have a website. Now
mm,
your lead is getting created in Sales Cloud.
right,
You don't have any hurry.
right.
You want to send an email, but as not as soon as it enters the journey,
Mm,
but the wait time should be,
one day.
yes, you can add this as 1 day or 1 week. Okay,
Mm,
1 day.
mm, mm,
So if it is 1 day,
mm,
so there's no need to add the entry source as Salesforce data. We can directly add the data extension.
mm,
Okay, we can
mm,
add the automation
mm,
saying that the synchronized data extension of Sales Cloud should be imported into the data extension which we will be adding here. Okay,
mm,
data extension will take 15 minutes to
mm,
import all the data from
mm,
Sales Cloud to here.
mm,
Okay,
mm.
and after it is added here, after 1 day this email will be sent.
Right.
But vice versa, the client says that Sales Cloud may the leads get created. As
Mm,
soon as the lead gets created, I want that email to be sent not within 1 day,
mm,
but fraction of seconds. That's transactional email.
mm.
Okay, this is transactional email. So for
Right.
transactional email we cannot wait, right?
Uh,
So for this Salesforce data will be added as the entry source. We
mm,
can add the entry data where we can select all the fields which we need, that might have first name, last name, email ID, and
mm,
XYZ.
mm,
Okay, we can add all these things, and through this Salesforce data, we can then work accordingly.
mm,
Okay.
mm. Yeah.
Yes. Now, one more
So this
thing.
we are working on after storing the data which are collected from this website.
So the data, once the uh, lead will get created, okay,
Hmm.
in Sales Cloud, automatically that record will be added in here in the data extension.
Okay.
Uh,
It
uh,
will take 15 minutes, you said, right? From
That
website.
was that was for the normal data extension. This is the Salesforce data extension which we have created. This is the new journey 22 October. New journey 22 October. So this is which journey? I mean, which data extension? Salesforce entry data extension.
So what is the difference between the Salesforce data extension and the normal data extension?
Normal data extension may you have to manually add field records into it. Okay, and here in Salesforce data extension, the person, I mean the customer who are filling up the details on the website, okay, and the person who is getting entered into this journey, that
Mhm.
will automatically get added here into this data extension.
Okay.
Yes.
And within a fraction second, we can send the email,
Fraction of seconds. Yes.
right?
I don't have the working data as of now, guys, but yes, as we have
So Faisal, so if you go to the Sales Cloud and if you create on record over there, can you see over here?
we cannot what do you say, we cannot send an email here, but
No,
I
we
have
don't
a
have to.
live
We don't
account.
have to send any email. I'm just
Uh-huh.
trying to say, like,
I'm telling you
create
that,
the data.
Raju, I have
Yeah.
one more account, live account, where I can show you how that works.
Acha.
Okay, how that works. So I'll definitely show you how that works. Don't worry about it. But yes, as of now, how this works is this: if we want to add the data extension, that can be done through normal automation tool, where we will get all the records from synchronized data extension to the normal one. But
Mhm.
if we don't want automation, because automation takes 15 minutes of time,
Mhm.
so in that situation, we need to add Salesforce data, okay, and it will automatically add each and every record which we have selected to that data extension which we will name as the journey.
So that means you are trying to say this Salesforce data, this is working like on fly. But for normal data extension point, this will take some little bit time to synchronize.
Correct. That's correct. Just a moment, guys. This it's a irritating. No problem. So till here it's clear, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, Faisal. Yes, Faisal.
Any problem?
And before this, you are showing one thing uh is inbound message or something, right? So this one is working as like same way. Sorry.
So I'll come back to that as well. So
Okay.
this is the triggered one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Data entry which we have added, it's triggered one. So API event, okay, cloud page, inbound chat, Salesforce data, and one more is left, event. So for event, if we click on it, it will add customer to a journey based on key contact date or date relative to it. Okay, key contact date or date relative to it. So
So that means particular कोई date में कुछ होगा तो that will trigger that on and that will send the mail or message.
correct, that's correct. Okay, contact date or key contact date or date relative to it. Okay, so according to that, this trigger will be done, and
So
the
that means
customer
for any birthday notification or anything, we can use this date event.
this
Na?
this yes, correct. Okay, so that was related to triggered one. Now we have one more entry source, that is batch entry source. Batch entry source में आता है data extension. Okay, select data extension. Data extension में whatever records which we have, that will enter the journey according to criteria which we will select. Okay. Second, we have 360-degree. No, 360-degree. It's updated one. This is the previous one.
Also,
Sorry.
you can use the push message event, na?
Correct. Push message event.
Or in-app message event.
Push message event. Okay. Yes, we can just add that. I mean, we did not create the push event as of now. That is the reason it's not coming up. But yes, that is coming under triggered as well. We have one more, that's audience. Audience. Huh. Just a moment. Sorry, I need to delete this first. Hmm. Audience. So in audience, it selects customer.
Uh-huh.
Uh, is from audience studio. Just a moment. Or no audience.
So we have to create the audience, I think.
This from audience. We need to create that. Once that audience will be added here. Okay. This is the mobile connect journey. Okay, mobile connect may, I guess we need to first connect the mobile, then add the audience according to it. Then we just need to select the audience which we have into the mobile connect, and that will enter the journey accordingly. Okay, so this is the entry source which comes into a picture when it comes for journey. But I have one more thing which we need to see. Okay, if we have Salesforce data, okay, we have added it. We've selected the option as lead. Lead ID. Convert. Okay. Is created. Hmm.
This is entry criteria, right?
That's entry criteria. Entry criteria may I've selected that if the lead is created, then it should enter the journey. Filter criteria to check whether the lead have some
Fields.
fields which we want to filter. If it's meeting up that criteria, that will enter this journey. But
So enter criteria matlab, that is coming under whenever you are selecting the object, under that object, how many fields you are selecting. So that is coming under entry criteria. And after
and
that, sorry.
entry data may the fields which we are selecting.
Hmm.
So see this, we have selected email opt-out, and lead ID. If you want to create one more field, okay, yes, we need to click on lead. Now what we have is annual revenue, city, converted date, converted ID, country. So I need is first name, okay, last name, lead ID. This is the entry criteria may we have select object may we have selected the lead ID, so we cannot select it. Okay, and we can add state, city, zip code. That's okay. Country is there.
Yeah, country is there.
Country. Okay. Next, done. Now, if you see here, the data extension in data extension, that the fields which we have selected, that will definitely get updated. Refresh. Okay, now email, one day we have added, and we have decision split. We need to check whether it's getting updated as the field. Okay.
I don't think you have saved it.
Correct. I have not saved it, but that's okay. We'll come back again. See this. We have two things when it comes to decision. Okay. Path, contact data, and journey data. Okay. Once we click on contact data, what we have is the details which we have created into attributes. This attributes. Correct? Demo, predictive, mobile plus. See this. Demo, predictive, intelligence system, orders, orders. There is orders, orders. Can you see this?
Mhm.
This is attributes. So whatever attributes which we have created, according to that, we need to select it. So in demo, I did not add anything. Correct?
No, nothing is there.
Nothing is added. So if I want to select any specific field out of demo, okay, we need to first add here, then we can select. But I'll choose that it is data marketing cloud. Just a minute. Data marketing cloud has some details.
So this attribute is come under the addition part.
Pardon?
This attribute is come under the addition part. This addition or
Deletion?
split.
Are you asking deletion?
Yeah, this one. It's
No,
come
not
under, right.
we need to, I mean, we need to create it.
Mhm.
I'll show you. Don't get confused. Okay. See, now what we have selected is we have selected contact data. Okay. From contact data, we have this. We have selected lead underscore Salesforce. Okay. This data comes from Salesforce. Okay. So if we want to say that has opted out and value is true. Okay. Has opted out equals to true. See this. This states that if the person has opted out, it should go to part one above. If I need to add this to this reminder, okay, this is exiting, this can also exit. But if I want to continue the journey, I can add that if has opted out equals to false. Okay, false, then it should continue. And rest remaining means has opted out equals to true, will be sent down. So all remaining people will be sent down to this path. Where? Here. Okay, within 1 minute. Clear?
Mhm.
We have one more thing, that's contact data. Okay, add path. We have, sorry, journey data. So journey data may, what we have is the fields which we have selected into this journey. Okay, so if we want, we can add anything which we want, I mean according to the client's requirement. Now the previous client which I had worked for, their criteria was that
So this journey data also stored in Salesforce, right? So this also be coming from the Salesforce.
Salesforce gives us that data.
Mm-hmm.
Now I had this requirement stating that lead ID equals to lead ID. So lead ID from contact data should be from this. So here I need to add this. Drag it. Done. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So in decision part, path 1 has opted out equals to false. It will be appeared here. Okay. Part 2, ID equals to lead ID. So ID means lead ID only. Okay. Salesforce is returning the details as ID. So we can consider that as lead ID. So if that is equals to, then it should go to our next path and vice versa. So I mean, whatever we are showing here, that's just to show you that what is contact data and what is journey data. Okay, understood?
Yeah. But what is this 1 day, 1 day, 1 minute?
We can, this is duration. We can change that as well.
This is over time.
Hours, weeks, months, according to this. Okay, if you want, we can delete as well. But delete, that means that it should add some what do you say, canvas in order to delete it. Okay, if we want to send an email, once the decision has been sent, see here, once the email has been sent, you cannot delete it. Instead, that needs some time to exit. Okay, so we can add that as 1 minute. But there's one more thing which I have already told into a Pardot, that once the email has been sent, the best practice for email to calculate the open is how many days? Can you recollect, Raju and Shushanto?
3 days.
Correct. 3 days. So once 3 days are over, we can see how many clicks are there, how many things we can work on to. Okay. Email may, we can select the email. We can also add subject line. We can add uh, transactional or commercial email through this. Okay, and we can send it accordingly. Is it clear, guys? Do you have any questions still here?
No.
That means if criteria is matched after 1 day, they have sent email, right? And after
See,
send an email,
the thing is,
no,
this
after decision part.
this does not make any sense. But the main agenda to make you understand is, once the customer gets entered into Sales Cloud, as soon as the customer is getting enrolled into the Sales Cloud, within few seconds uh, into journey, that person will be added. Okay, then the email will be sent. One day it will be waited, then it will check according to the decision whether the person has opted out. If opted out, then it will go to this reminder and exits. If not, then we can add some other canvas here. If not, then we can add email. For example, we need to add SMS here. Okay, so we can add SMS for email. So I've added the email. Now here email we need to select, so I will select a demo. Okay, we can test from here as well. We need to select the send classification. So test Harshal is the send classification which is added. We need to see whether it is commercial or transactional. Okay, we need to see whether the delivery option is okay. Okay, and also done. So message configuration, edit, delivery profile. Okay, subject is required. Done. Can you see the demo is in green? Correct. So this is how this journey works. That might have many things, not only this, but according to the client's requirement. Okay.
But Faisal, we don't have any website, right? So how we can practice it and how we can understand is it working uh, as per our requirement? How we can understand?
Okay. So how assume, okay, assume that you have a website. If you don't have the website, how are you getting the data from?
No, if you don't have the website, you can use the landing page as well.
Yes, you can use landing pages. Landing page, you have that as the source to get the data. What else, Sushant?
Also, you can create the Google form, and from there you can collect the data.
Correct. But I mean, I'm just asking out of curiosity to Sushanta, that if you don't have any data, then how will you work? You need to have some data, right? You need
Yes.
to, I mean, for example, you have a Airtel store. So the customers who are coming in needs to fill up the details.
Mm-hmm.
They fill up the detail on the page in written. Okay, and your sales team is manually filling up that details into a CSV file or a Excel.
Yeah, right.
Correct. We need to
Definitely.
upload or import that CSV file here into the data extension. Once we get that data extension, we need to remove this entry data as Salesforce data. We need to add this data extension, and then we can work. Got it?
Right. Yep.
So,
If you don't have customer, you don't have to send message, or you
I
will
mean,
have to call.
if you don't have customer, then there's no use to buy.
If you don't have customer, please sit down and relax. Or if you have customer, then you call them or send message.
Correct. I mean, the person who are purchasing
No, actually, I ask you because of
curiosity. I
because
mean,
of
I know
purpose.
your question is valid, but assume that if you don't have customer, there is no use to buy marketing cloud, because marketing cloud handles unlimited of data. That is the
No, no,
reason.
no, no. I'm asking for this practice purpose.
Practice
Like,
purpose may practice purpose may you don't need even data. You don't need the data. What you need to see is whether what is under what category. Okay, because what we are doing is we are diving deeper. The live org, I will show you live org that how it works, but you need to first understand that what is journey. What we, if we select data extension, in data extension, why are we not able to select synchronized data extension? In synchronized data extension, whatever fields are there, are they reflecting into the normal one? What are attributes? This,
right, right, right.
what is data source, why
Hmm.
it is coming. So I mean, once you try to dive deeper into it, you will definitely understand what it is when it comes to marketing cloud, and then I'll show you the live org how it works. So that will make you better understand that how actually we are working into live org.
Got it.
So, Fazal, my one request is that whatever you showed us or whatever you trying to make us understand, like everything is will be possible. If you do practice. Without practice, I don't think to understand the fully the whole concept is not really possible. So I'll request you, to fix up the whole things, like whatever we raised today
Mhm,
regarding the concern, like the issues we are facing over there in marketing cloud. So
mhm.
please fix those issues so that you can practice. Otherwise, everything whatever you are saying, I can understand, or probably Shushanto can understand.